Are you stuck in a client famine? Like you have no idea where your next project is coming from? Well, discover with me how to attract high-end luxury clients. Let's go. Hi, I'm Sandra Funk, interior design entrepreneur turned business strategist. You can find me helping designers confidently run their businesses and stand in their space. I created Design Zips to give you access to my proven methods so you can transform your business too. If you're looking to take control over your business for a life full of balance, abundance, and joy, you've come to the right place. We have a question from an interior designer. I'm going to read to you. I have an empty pipeline. I live in a smaller city and can't find high-end luxury clients. It's like they're hiding from me. I've sent out 6 proposals this year, and everyone says my fees are too high. This is holding me back from investing in my business. Last year, I made $10,000. What do you suggest? Oof, you guys, we might need a drink to answer this one. All right, let's dig in. Okay, so to start, empty pipeline, smaller city, the big expensive clients are hiding from you. So I want you to, I know you have not made a bunch of money and you only made $10,000 last year, but you were profitable. So I want you to do one thing and one thing completely with commitment, and that is always be marketing, right? You have to keep networking and marketing your business even when the pipeline goes cold. So it looks like you've sent out 6 proposals this year, which means you do have some interest. You do have some clients coming your way, which is wonderful. We need to keep going with that. I also want you to look at your marketing and make sure that your marketing says high-end luxury clients everywhere. So a lot of times I see interior designers saying they want luxury high-end clients and then talking about DIY projects on their social media, right? Those two things don't go together. So just because you do DIY projects because you're super talented and artistic does not mean that that's the content that's right for you to attract high-end luxury clients. So always put yourself in that high-end luxury client's shoes and think about what do they need to see from you to feel confident in hiring you. Okay? So first things first, always be marketing, but really be marketing and by putting yourself in your client's shoes and looking at it from that perspective. You say you live in a smaller city and can't find those high-end luxury clients, but I have to tell you, I have traveled extensively throughout this country and I am always, always, always finding the bougie neighborhoods in every little pocket, in every little corner. There is some lake, some river, some mountain, some attraction, some historic event that has drawn people to this area. So if you need to go a little further west, a little further north, a little further south, whatever it is, I want you to really dig in and do your research. There are high-end clients everywhere. So go find them. And that might mean that you need to start a niche that is focused on a vacation area that's close to you, or even vacation rentals, if that's the market that's right for you. Do the research in your area. I am convinced that there is a market for you that has a higher end luxury bent to it that you can tap into if you do it with intention. I also see that you sent out 6 proposals this year and you were told that your fees are too high. So I want to dig into that a little bit. I want you to go back to your data and I want you to double check that your fees are in fact on par with what it's going to take you to do the job. And if there is wiggle room and it feels like you should rope those in a little bit, do so. If you are confident that you're putting out fees that are what it's going to take to execute that job, then don't you wiggle. Focus more on marketing, networking, and researching those high net worth clients and stick to your guns. Okay, a couple of things on finding those high net worth individuals. It is all about getting elbow to elbow with the wealthier people in your community. Let's talk about how to do that. Okay, so first things first, go to where the wealthy are hanging out. the fanciest restaurants, the best department stores, the jeweler, the custom framer in your community, the private schools, the golf and tennis clubs. Where are the higher end people doing business already in your neighborhood? Then I want you to see if you can't put yourself in that situation, right? So that might mean reaching out to the jeweler and seeing if you can do some collaborative work together. That maybe they are debuting a new line and you can come in and provide the snacks and drinks and give a little talk about interior design and what you do, right? Could you bring your list of potential clients and their list of potential clients together and do something collaborative to share that love? Also, if there is a private school or a private club, they're always doing fundraisers. So get involved, offer your services, donate your services to the fundraiser for them to raise money, sell them at an auction or an event, and be introduced into that community. So I did this repeatedly with both a local golf club and local private schools over and over again. And I would not just send ahead a gift certificate. I would bring my laptop, create a beautiful portfolio of my images rotating through, and I would get dressed up for the night and I would go and I would work the room. So am I not only am I gaining the one person who wins my gift certificate as a potential client, but I am gaining the conversations that I have all night long with a room full of loving parents who are there to give money to their child's school or to give money to whatever nonprofit organization the country club is raising for that night, right? Make sure you get in contact with those schools, get in contact with those clubs. There's always a fundraiser. Put up your hand, do that networking, and make sure they know to call you whenever they're trying to raise money because you are the person who is going to help them do it. So stay in touch. That is a great way to break into a new market. Cheers to that. Okay, so now I want to go to the last line of your question. This is holding me back from investing in my business. Last year I made $10,000. What do you suggest? So, while I am not telling you to go into debt unnecessarily, but I am telling you that you've got some hurdles to overcome and that those hurdles can often become blips in your memory with good mentoring, good process, good pricing, and good marketing. So, what I would tell you is don't ever stop growing and learning. And the easiest way for you to overcome these blockages that you're going through is through pushing yourself further, through investing in your business. So while it seems like it might not be the time, if you have the cash flow and you're not going to go into debt and you're not taking food off of your children's table, you have to keep going. You know that you are meant to be an entrepreneur. You know that design is your calling. And if you're going to be in business 5 years from now, go ahead and invest in yourself. Get over this hump where you're stuck quicker by investing in something that will help you through this. Struggling alone and toiling away is not the entrepreneurial way to do this, right? I believe in you and I know that you can get through this. Cheers. So if you're in a similar situation and your pipeline is not as full as you would like it to be, check out this next video, how to get your next design client. Cheers.